All right, hello guys. You're with Indigo and the Magna Carta sisters, and today we're going to show you how to fill out your oath of allegiance. I'm with my sister Mandy now, and she's going to talk you through exactly what I'm doing. Take it ahead, Mandy.
Okay, so at the top you put your name.
Okay.
And then you've got the address. Now, the reason why we're writing in purple, because purple means that you are sovereign, okay? So, you know, keep it simple. But one thing I need to point out about the address and what they use against us is the numbers and why we put the kill boxes here, okay? Because the kill boxes takes out the postcode, because the postcodes are military outposts, okay? And that's why they call us the occupier. So put all numbers and all postcodes in the kill boxes.
Perfect, thank you. Then I'm going to put the date here. I'm going to put the military kill box around the number 1 as well.
Yes, because we are not occupiers, we are living men and women.
Then I'm going to put my name here where it says I, in full knowledge of treason, in this space, exactly how I've written it on that top line.
We've got to keep it as simple as possible, and always remember this. For all the things that we've learned over the last 3 years, take this in mind. It's written in plain English, no legalese, okay?
Could you explain, Mandy, why I've wrote a capital J, F and D and the rest is in lower caps?
Okay, because the capital is your straw man. In fact, the all caps letters is called dog Latin. And that means it's a dead language. It's not even on the page. And the lowercase is the living man and woman.
Perfect, thank you. So it says here, sworn and subscribed on. So I'm going to repeat this same date here.
We take into consideration now, as you are doing this oath, that your witnesses are present to witness your signature autograph.
So my witnesses are with me and they're going to sign it in a minute. So I'm also going to put the date here where it said witnessed by on this date.
You sign first.
I'm going to sign this first.
So the witnesses are now witnessing John Fred Stowe's signature or autograph, and then we're going
to put the witnesses here.
Yeah, because the witnesses are now witnessing the signature.
Mm-hmm.
So
would you sign for me, Mandy?
I'm just trying to think what fictitious surname I can actually use for this video.
Doe, all of them maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, no, because that's...
oh yeah, it would be family,
different.
wouldn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, all the names have got to be different.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Smith.
Yeah, your witnesses can't be... There's
that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, there's a protocol to your witnesses, and there's 3 steps. Number 1, they have to be over the age of 21.
Yep.
Number 2, they can't have had a criminal record in the last 10 years. And I'm not talking about something trivial, you know, murder or something like that. That's what we mean.
Mm-hmm.
And number 3, all your witnesses can't be the same name of each other or you who's doing the document. So you need 3 separate names, basically.
So this is a perfect example here. Amanda Ann Smith clearly isn't related to John Fred Doe. So she's a perfect witness. She has no criminal record and she's over 18 years old.
21.
21 years old.
Okay, and what we need to establish at this point, we're making 2 originals. So if we just bring that paper in. So the witnesses then are signing 2 documents. So we'll sign again. Okay, so witness number 2. And all 3 witnesses are in the room.
Present, watching it happen.
Exactly.
Signature.
Yeah, and sign it. So I'll get Amanda just to sign here as well, as we forgot that one.
And then the signature again on the second one.
So you're making sure your witnesses witness both of these documents, the 2 originals. No photocopies, but wet ink signatures on both.
Wet ink meaning a biro.
A biro, yeah.
It doesn't have to be a sort of a...
And then my final.
Okay, so...
Incredible.
Oh, I'm going to do the same on this one.
Amazing.
And you need to mention that it's like only the kids, aren't they?
Yeah, so I'm also just going to put the military kill box around number 1 here, so that they're the same. And then the last thing I'm going to do here is, this is for people that have offspring. So John Fred Doe has 3 offspring, and we've simply just wrote their name here. And then, if I'm right, sisters, they're now covered under that person's oath of allegiance, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
So I'm just going to copy this here.
And the word offspring is very important. You never use the word children. There are reasons for that, and we'll go into that at a later date. But always refer to your kids as offspring.
Also, guys, when you put in the offspring's name in the top right-hand corner, when you go to the post office with your post office receipt, you can put the receipt over the name, because a lot of people don't like to have their
Kids
their offspring's name exposed. So we put the receipt that it gets stapled
Okay,
to
perfect.
that from the post office.
Because you'll be sending out your oaths. You'll be sending an oath out with notice number 1 and notice number 4. So obviously you don't want your kids' names all over
Yeah,
the
and
place.
it's very important, because obviously the oath is the first stage, because it's part of the exhibits once we come to do the 5 notice process.
And then finally, sisters, could we explain now what we're doing with these and how we're sending them off via the post?
Yes. So what we're doing now, we're sending 1 back to ourselves.
Okay.
Okay. We're keeping 1 out. So you'll take this one to the post office. We'll put how to do the envelopes in some pictures, how to write the envelopes out.
Yep.
So imagine that was in an envelope. You're taking it to the post office, and then you get your post office receipt. You are sending them first class signed for.
Very important.
Okay, and then you'll post it with this address back to yourself, and then you'll come home and you'll get the post office receipt, and you'll come back and you're going to clip it in this part here to cover your offspring's name. So people who haven't got offsprings, they don't need to worry. But obviously we had some members who was very protective over not showing their offspring's name. All right, so we put it there, and then we keep that safe, because what we're going to do with this copy then is we're going to make photocopies to go with the notice process in notice number 1 and number 4. Again, as explained, it's going to be part of the exhibits along with the notices.
And even if you don't have offspring, when you do the photocopy, still put your receipt here, and you're photocopying this with the receipt. That receipt and tracking number actually connects it to the oath that you've actually sent to yourself. We're actually going to show you now just how to post it. So let's just post it.
Okay, so what we're going to do, just to marry up the documents, you go to the post office and you get these stamps, these signed 4 stamps here, okay? And if you just peel this back here, you can see you've got the little tabs. Now that one actually peels back, so you're going to put it, but you can put it anywhere to be honest, but that there will be fine, okay? So we'll put one there.
Perfect. Yeah.
Okay, and then there's a second one that peels off, right? We peel that off, and we put the second one here. You can put it here or you can put it up there. It doesn't really matter. But what we're doing is we're now marrying up the documents, okay? And then obviously we get the envelope, and then we take this off. We put that in the bottom right-hand corner. But if you, as you can see, we've put to be delivered by Royal Mail. Now, you can write this in red pen. That's absolutely fine. But what people got to comprehend here is we've got 2 services running alongside each other. One is the Post Office Services Limited and one is Royal Mail. We need to establish that it's going through Royal Mail. Of course, you know, you've got the tracking and everything. So we're just, you know, making a stand. So what we do is we get a penny stamp to make sure it's been sent by Royal Mail in the top right-hand corner, along with your stamp. And again, on the envelope, you would just be putting your...
If you hold this, I'll just write it down just to make sure they see it.
Oh, sorry, hand.
That's it. No worries. Perfect. Okay, so I'm just going to write.
Okay.
And guys, as well, these orange labels, you can ask for them in the post office and they'll give them to you for free. A big roll of them, actually.
So go to the post office and get some in advance, and then you can get all your documents ready, and you will be doing all your documents in this format by marrying the 3 together. Okay, so that one now is going in the envelope. You're taking that to the post office.
Yep.
Again, they'll give you a receipt from the post office. Once you pay, I think it's about £3.10. Yeah, it is. It's £3.10 to send this back to yourself on the first class sign for. And then you'll come back and you'll from the post office and you're going to be putting your receipt. So you've sent that off. The receipt's going to be clipped there and you're all ready to go with to the next stage, which will going to be your notice, the 5 notice process.
And just to look at this, it's not going to be a penny. So if, for example, it's £3.10, then you'll pay £3.09 because you've already put the penny stamp on.
Yeah, they'll be making it up to the equivalent of £3.10, so it's actually £3.09 if you put a penny stamp on. If you've got a 50p stamp,
or whatever the going rate is.
Yeah, and you just say, can you, make this up to,
They know
the first class signs. Well, they do know.
And when you receive this back, congratulations, you're on the journey of taking back your sovereignty and standing in your power.
In fact, as soon as you've posted it, it's done.
As soon as the last signature is on the page, you're actually covered by Article 61. But when this comes back, the most important things, you do not open this envelope. Keep it safe. Keep it safe. And then just put it away in your Magna Carta folder or however you're going to do it. And we'll be working off this one then as, the master photocopy. So your receipt's going to be there. and then you're going to be needing to photocopy this for notices number 1 and 4.
And in the next video we'll be explaining how you serve these notices, how you let people know that you're standing in your sovereignty. But this is the very first step. So congratulations.